MLB The Show has baseball coming your way from Tropicana Field here in St. Petersburg. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jacob Faria will be the starter for the Rays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. Was able to pitch into the sixth inning, wasn't able to complete the inning. It kind of got away from him in the sixth. It'll be interesting, Matt, to see how he bounces back in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Pillar. He will lead this one off today.
Center fielder, number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Here's the first pitch to him. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2. Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2. And this is taken for a called third strike as the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting nine for this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, you know, I love what the Grandy man, Curtis Granderson, does for this ball club. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat, well, they just go.
Ready now, Devin Travis. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Bases are empty, one man out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Devin Travis. The next 1-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Miller is there in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Striding into the box, Josh Donaldson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And we're just underway. And right into the shift. Duffy scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order, and now the Rays will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Rick Porcello, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Lays off 1-0. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not allow a pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position, because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
Slow curveball. 75 on the radar. It's 0-2. Porcello, a right-hander going 6'5". He was selected in the 1st round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Denard Span becomes the 2nd out of the bottom of the 1st. In now, Matt Duffy. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Porcello into the windup. Here's the 0-1. And a breaking ball stays outside. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Batting 4th, first baseman.
Here's C.J. Cron now. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Duffy leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the 1. Still no score. Here's Justin Smoke now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
First baseman, Justin Smoke.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Arroyo fields cleanly. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and one strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
In is Curtis Granderson.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. In his career against Porcello, he has an even 10 hits in 42 ABs. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Here now the 2-2. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. Swinging a soft liner, but there to take it in is Tulowitzki, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate, and if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slider, and that's exactly what happened right there. You get an ugly swing.
Count still at 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Now at the plate, Brad Miller. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike. And a fastball just a bit up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Chopped weakly to the left. Donaldson charging this one. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start things off. We'll move to the third with no score. Back for the top of the third here at the Trop as we give you a look there at nearby Clearwater Beach. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the shortstop Troy Tulowitzki heads in to start out the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. To short, hit hard. Arroyo brings it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8, right fielder, Avisail.
So here is Avisail Garcia. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Missed with a slider. Fly ball heading for the alley. Kiermaier giving chase. That's in there. And the Jays look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And he'll reach second now with one away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Into the box now, Aaron Altair, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run, 13 RBIs. One 0 count. Here it is. Now it's 2-0.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now the 2-0 is taken. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Garcia leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Inside.
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Pilar is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. 2-1 the count to Pilar.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
The 2-1 home is in there for the second strike. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Kiermaier coming on, lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
Oh, and the highlight reel catch there, no doubt. He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
Stepping in now, Devin Travis. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Set. Here's the 2-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Blue Jays leave a pair. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Popped him up. Smoke in foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Jesus Sucre. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Popped straight up. Tulowitzki. And there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Malik Smith. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in, Josh Donaldson as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. This is skied into short left center. Miller is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Next to bat for Toronto, Justin Smoke. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Smoke is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often. Even in today's game with the best 750 players in the world, there are very few players with the skill set that this guy possesses.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
3 balls and a strike now to Smoke. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
So striding in, Wilson Ramos, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Stepping up to the plate, Denard Span. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Designated hitter, Denard Span.
Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Hit out towards second. There is Travis. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Third baseman, number 5, Matt Duffy.
Up next for the Rays, Matt Duffy reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Here's C.J. Cron now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding his zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
That misses. 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. Through 4, still tied, 0-0.
In is Curtis Granderson.
Leading off for Toronto, the designated hitter, Curtis Granderson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit high. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
One out, nobody on. The 2-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Two and two count. Here it comes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Coming in is Gomez. 2 gone. So here is Avisail Garcia. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Halfway home, still no score. So digging in now, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1. Hit in the air to shallow center. Pilar has it in his sights. 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Here's Carlos Gomez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 2 as he chases the slider.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
The 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brad Miller. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. 6th inning coming up, still zip, zip. Digging in, Aaron Altair. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Aaron Altair.
First offering on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Hit back up the middle. Arroyo's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Center fielder, number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Digging in once again, Kevin Pillar. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. Slow bouncer to the right side. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The next 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
The 1-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Sucre gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Pillar is retired, 2 down now.
Second baseman.
Now at the plate, Devin Travis, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch coming, here it is. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that the side is retired. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Christian Arroyo, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Travis has it. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
When the guy on the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind him.
Settling in now, Jesus Sucre. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Up next for Tampa Bay, left fielder
Malik Smith the next to hit. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. Three balls and a strike to count to Malik Smith. The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. In there for extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Ready once again, Denard Span. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Changeup that catches the corner for strike 1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Nothing doing for Tampa. We are still scoreless. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Here's Justin Smoke now. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Missed with a slider. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Count 1-2.
And he chased it in the dirt. Sucre has it. And he makes the throw to first. Smoke is retired. 2 down now.
The catcher, number 40.
Digging in, Wilson Ramos. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now here's the pitch. Bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of
Designated hitter, Curtis Granderson.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Chaz Rowe takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Rowe.
Into the box, Curtis Granderson, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2. Rowe, an Ohio native. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The count is 1-2.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. 1 left for Toronto, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in now, Denard Span. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
There's Porcello back at it now as he gets ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's ball 2 now.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Three and one now. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
3-2.
Drilled to first. Smoke fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Third baseman, number 5, Matt Duffy.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Matt Duffy comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Takes a knee-high fastball. The 1-1. Here's Donaldson down at third. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away.
First baseman, number 44, C.J. Cron.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, C.J. Cron. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Porcello gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. One and one. Hard hit toward the hole. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The throw to first. Hey now. Down in order go the Rays. Still no score. Ready for another chance? Troy Tulowitzki. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken down and in for a ball.
Ball
3-1 now as that misses down and in. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run.
Aaron Hicks.
Digging in to try it again, Avisail Garcia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Looped over toward first. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now with still nobody out.
Boy, D-Roll, that ball wasn't hit very hard, but when you're struggling like this guy is, any knock is a good knock.
Yeah, 100%. He doesn't usually get those. He has to square it up mid-barrel to find a way to get a knock. He hasn't had much luck this year, but he'll take that any day.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Hicks over at second. Garcia on at first with nobody out. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The 2-1 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
Austin Pruitt
He's given the ball here to try to work out of a tough situation. Two runners in scoring position to deal with. So coming to the plate, Kevin Pillar. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
From the stretch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
A ball and a strike now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. He's offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
In now, Devin Travis. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball two. Too high, and it's 3-0.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Three 3-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
The batter number 20, third baseman.
Into the box, Josh Donaldson. And he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. First pitch on its way. But swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 2 out, bases loaded. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Blue Jays strand 3. We are still scoreless. JFWR is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Number 13.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances.
And leading off for the Rays, center fielder, Kevin
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. Fielded by JFWR. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
right fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Into the box now, Carlos Gomez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Now the 3-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And Gomez will reach. It's a base hit.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some down.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And that's going to be all now for Rick Porcello. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one.
Your attention, please. Now
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Xavier Cedeno.
Stepping in now, Brad Miller, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Hit on the ground to third. Donaldson's up with it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Here's Justin Smoke now, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 0-2 once more. Drilled down the line on a base hit. So a great start to the ninth as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to kick off the inning. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
At the plate, Wilson Ramos, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Here's the first pitch. Looking to get that go-ahead run over to third as he gets this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Go-ahead run to third there after the bunt. Sacrifices aren't everyone's favorite play because you give up precious outs, but they do have a lot of ways now to take the lead.
Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. And there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 13, shortstop.
Here's Echeverria now. And he bats in a big spot here. Go-ahead run at third. 2 men out. Here's the first pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. All squared up in St. Pete through 8.5. The Rays have a chance to walk it off. Stepping in, Jesus Sucre. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Catcher, Jesus Sucre.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home is a good fastball, swung on and missed. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. The Blue Jays are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him. Malik Smith the next to hit. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Just missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air to center. Pilar is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Denard Span.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Denard Span, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Here now the 2-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Travis gonna have to hurry. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Still no score. Stepping in for the Jays, Avisail Garcia, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
1 out, nobody on. Up around the face.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Pillar. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First delivery to him on the way. And a breaking ball stays outside. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Too high as he misses again here, and it's 3-0 now. Devin Travis would be next. Now the 3-0 offering. It's laid off, but in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Stepping into the box, Devin Travis. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check. We are still scoreless. Luis Avilan comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Now batting, Matt Duffy. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Third baseman, Matt Duffy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 1-2 looked at for ball number 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The pitch. Weak roller right side. Smoke gloves it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, first baseman, C.J. Cron.
So here's the cleanup hitter, C.J. Cron. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here comes the first pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Count is 1-2 now. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, and that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Kevin Kiermaier. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1.
In previous matchups with Luis Avilan, he's 0 for 4.
Two out, nobody on. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Carlos Gomez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Zero.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center.
Chasing after it is Pilar.
But he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this.
Here's Carlos Gomez, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Here's the first pitch. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1 pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Travis fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. 10 innings in the books. On to the 11th. Still tied. Jose Alvarado takes the mound to start the 11th inning.
Number 46, Jose Alvarado.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
John Donaldson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Missed with a breaking ball. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2. Drilled on the ground is short. Arroyo fields cleanly. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Justin Smoke. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Alvarado has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He laid down a sacrifice bunt in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there. Comes set, and the 0-1 is taken for ball 1. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. The 2-2. Right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Carson Smith takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th. At the plate, Brad Miller. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Second baseman, Brad Miller.
First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. That's lifted the other way out to left. Altair moves over, 1 down.
Now batting, shortstop.
Standing in, Christian Arroyo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. 1 out, nobody on. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get fouled. The 1-2 is in off the plate. Little tapper down the third baseline. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay, catcher, Jesus
Standing in, Jesus
Sucre.
Sucre. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2 out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Line to the right side. That gets down and the inning continues.
And that's hitting one-on-one right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Into the box, Malik Smith. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 1-0. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
And a tough take on an inside sinker that just missed for ball 3. Denard Span would be next. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. That one's in there, 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Now at the plate, Denard Span. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
The 0-1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Way outside. 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Now the 1-2 pitch.
Still 1-2.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to third. He's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. Still no score. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Curtis Granderson, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat. And he just misses with a curveball. The 1-0. Fouled away. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Wow, we've seen some really impressive pitching in this one. You could say these lineups have been anemic, but I always like to give credit to pitching and defense, and they've been fantastic all game long.
Here's JFWR now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line hard. Foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. The 1-1 home is a swinging strike, a little late on the fastball that time.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to left as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Great swing right there. Sometimes you just see that ball pop out of that pitcher's hand just a little bit different than that fastball, and he was able to stay back, keep his front shoulder locked, and take that off-speed pitch deep.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder.
So here is Avisail Garcia. Hit down the third baseline. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
He was able to recognize that pitch early. His eyes lit up on that one. Able to pull it down the line for a nice base hit.
In now,
Aaron Altair.
as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point.
One and one to Aaron Altair. Garcia,
the runner at second with one away. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Kevin Pillar waits on deck. The 3-1. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in,
Kevin Pillar.
his day at the plate hasn't amounted to much. 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
In there for strike 1. 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit hard on the ground is short.
Arroyo brings it in.
And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the one. And now we'll see if what's left of this crowd can rally their troops. Bottom of the 12th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 1, the Rays 0. Roberto Ozuna enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. In now, Matt Duffy, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here it comes.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Was offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
The 1-2. Popped him up.
Smoke.
In foul ground. 1 away.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Here's C.J. Cron now.
A hat trick already to his credit in this one, so he's looking to avoid the dreaded golden sombrero here.
He's set and the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Wow, when I heard that and saw it leave his bat, I thought we were going to be all tied up, but it just didn't have enough to get out of here, so he's going to have to settle for a double. Tying run on second, and now things are officially getting interesting.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 is a curveball taken low for a ball. Runner at second here with one man out. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Now he somehow gets that one by him. 3-2 now.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Carlos Gomez as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike one. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. He's in there at the plate, and we are once again tied in extra innings.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Standing in now, Brad Miller, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. The 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. Take a quick walk to keep the blood circulating. 13th inning coming up. All tied at 1-1. Stepping up now, Devin Travis. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
0-1.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, and it's now a one-run ball game.
Well, somebody is anxious to end this thing and get the heck out of here. We'll see if that leadoff homer stands up. Either way, that's definitely a way to start the extra frame.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. This is foul right side. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Gomez is there, 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Here's Justin Smoke now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. From the stretch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next will be the designated hitter, Curtis Granderson. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. It's the Blue Jays 2, the Rays 1. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. They'll start things out against Roberto Ozuna, who for his part goes for the save in this one.
Not an easy thing to do to score off the game's elite closers, but down by 1 at home, you've got a chance with that last at-bat.
No balls and a strike to count. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A fastball that finds the outside corner. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. The 1-2 is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball. Now the pitch. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left, and we are tied again.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Matt Barnes, 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now batting, catcher, Jesus.
Into the box now, Jesus Sucre. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0. Fastball looked at for a strike. The 1-1. Misses, ball 2. No outs, nobody on. Two and 2. The 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
Now batting, left fielder,
Malik Smith the next to hit. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 1 for 5. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-0. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pillar's there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in, Denard Span. He's set. Here it comes. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Altair is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. Hang in as long as you can. Another inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Sergio Romo is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning.
Sergio Romo.
Riding in once again, Adeiny Echeverria. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Hit out towards second. Miller's got it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder, Avisail.
At the plate, Avisail Garcia. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Romo, a veteran at 35 years of age. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
1 out, nobody on. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Into the box, Aaron Altair, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Score remains 2-2. Tommy Kingley is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning.
Tommy Kingley.
Ready for another shot now. Matt Duffy, his last at bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Matt Duffy.
First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. There's a strike. One and one, here it is. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Two balls and two strikes to Duffy.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Stepping in now, C.J. Cron, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A swing by Cron, and it's hammered out to left field. Altair on the move. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Now to the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Ready with the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Altair has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. So striding forward now, Kevin Pillar, attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. The 1-0 home misses off the plate.
Ball two.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Gomez has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Devin Travis. He went deep last time up.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. The 1-2 hit hard down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
2-2.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Josh Donaldson is on deck. Now the payoff pitch home, and he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
The batter, number 20, third baseman, Josh.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
The 0-1. Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that finds a seam for extra bases as we'll see if they want to wheel that go-ahead run home from first. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This is a tough spot in the game right here, but when you're a veteran pitcher and you've seen these kind of situations throughout your career, You step back, you make quality pitches, and you trust you'll wiggle your way out of it.
Travis at third, Donaldson on second, Smoke at first, one gone. And all three runners on the move here. And the squeeze is on here, and he gets it down. So they get the out at first, but the run will score on the suicide squeeze. So a gutsy call there, as that takes some serious stones to call the suicide squeeze this late in the game, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with two gone.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Striding in, Adani Echeverria. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Bases are loaded here, two down. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Oh, wow, he really yanked that slider across his body, and he almost threw it to the backstop. Nice job by his battery mate to corral that one.
So 1-1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. 2 out, bases loaded. And he's able to fight this one off, foul to the right, and the count will hold at 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done, as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. And now this crowd finds their club behind the 8 ball here, as they don't want to wind up on the losing end of this thing. The Blue Jays on top, 3-2. Jose Alvarez gets to pitch in this one after all, as he answers the call in the 15th inning. Here's Carlos Gomez in prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez. He's 1 for 3.
Right fielder, Carlos Gomez.
From the stretch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And a slider not close here as he missed with it down and in. It's ball 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now.
1-1 home. Is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. The count now at 2-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. High in the air down the right field line. Garcia on the run. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
It's times like these that I wish we were paid by the inning. The game seemed endless, but the fireworks in the top of the 15th were enough to decide it. And they hang on for the nice road win.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Tommy Kingley earns his third win of the year in relief. Jose Alvarez wraps it up for the save, his second. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.